Hey guys, I'm Guri and you are watching Geek Guri Tech, and today we will talk about that what will be the future of Samsung's M series in India. So first we will talk about specs and looks. This is Galaxy M10 which we will be getting at 5th of Feb at Flipkart, and these are the specs of Galaxy M10. So they used a new abbreviation AM. So they are saying AMV Cool. It's mean that it's having a HD plus Infinity V display with 90% screen to body ratio, and it's having 19 to 9 aspect ratio of 15.8 cm HD plus Infinity V display. After that they are saying I am social. So they are talking about the two rear facing cameras. 13 megapixel f1.9 aperture and other one is 5 megapixel 120-degree ultra wide angle camera, and it will have the mid-rangers which will buy the phone under 10k to take good photos under 10k phones, and the previous version of Galaxy phones were not having this much good numbers or this much good quality of the phones camera, and now they are talking about AMFAB and AMOLED. So here it's also about camera. They are saying there is 13 megapixel f1.9 aperture live focus camera, and the other one they are talking about the selfie. It's having 5 megapixel f2.0 front camera, and it's having in-display flash, and I am seeing it first time. And it's also having selfie focus, which is known as portrait mode, and live focus is also known as portrait mode, as we have seen under 20k phones of Samsung, the high-rated phones. I say that. And after that, they are saying I'm quick and I'm slim. So they are talking about 1.6 gigahertz of Exynos octa-core processor, which is in M10, and it's having dual SIM with dual VoLTE support, and it's having two variants. One is 2 GB RAM, 16 GB ROM, and the other one is 3 GB RAM, 32 GB ROM. And it's have also dedicated expandable memory slot up to 512 GB, and it's 7.7 millimeter thin, and it's having two colors, ocean blue and charcoal black. And I think so that are really premium and premium looking quality phones are very sold. And now they are saying that I'm fun and I'm secure. So I'm fun means it's having Widevine L1 certification to view HD. So that's why we can view HD videos on YouTube, Amazon Prime, and the other YouTube or social media accounts. And it's also saying I'm secure. So they are talking about fast face unlock. It's not having fingerprint scanner because it is in 10K. But I think so that face unlock is very fast because I have used previous version of these phones which were having only face unlock, but that was fast. And now they are saying I'm unstoppable and I'm smooth. So it's having 3400 milliamp hour battery, and it is a hole so that you can stay charged. They're saying that it can long hold action so that you stay in charge. And it's having super fast Samsung Experience version 9.5. They say that it's super fast, but I think so that it will be fast, not super fast. And after that, this is Galaxy M20, and it's also launching at Flipkart on 5th of Feb. And they are saying I'm infinite and I'm charged. It's having full HD plus Infinity V display, and it's having 90% screen to body ratio, 19.5 to 9 aspect ratio, 2340 into 1080 full HD plus crystal clear resolution 4009 pixel per inch, and it's having 5000 milliamp hour battery and 3x fast charge. It's having 15-volt Type-C fast charger that gives you 3x fast charging capability, and it's coming out of the box. So that's very good thing that fast charger is coming out of the box with Type-C. That's not seen in the 10K or in 15K phones. So after that they are saying AMZP and AMSocial. So they are talking about the new Exynos 7904 1.8 gigahertz octa-core processor, and it's having also two variants, which is 3 GB RAM plus 32 GB ROM and 4 GB RAM plus 64 GB ROM, and it's having a GPU Mali G7 MP2. And they are talking about now AMSocial means the camera, and it's having same camera on the rear facing which was having M10. M10 was having 3 megapixel f1.9 aperture and 5 megapixel 120-degree ultra wide camera. So after that they are going deep, and it's having a little bit change in the front side. It's having 8 megapixel f2.0 front camera with in-display flash selfie focus, and 3 megapixel f1.9 live focus on the rear facing means portrait mode, as we have seen in the other phones. After that, they say I'm fun, I'm secure. So it's having Widevine Alva certification, but it's also having Dolby Atmos, which we have seen in under 15K phones. And it's also have fingerprint scanner and fast face unlock. And I think so fingerprint scanner is very fast, and face unlock is very good, because I have seen the face unlock phones of Samsung, as we have said, as I said. And after that, they are saying I'm groovy, I'm smooth, and I'm powered. So it's having premium colors. One is ocean blue and another is charcoal black, and it's also having super fast Samsung Experience version 9.5. And the smart thing is that it's having smart sensors like accelerometer, fingerprint sensor, gyro sensor, geomagnetic sensor, proximity sensor, virtual light sensor, and that will help the phone to get very good, because the sensors help the phone much, because I know that. And let's talk about comparison, and we will compare this M series with Asus Zenfone. So this is Zenfone Max M2, and we will compare it with Galaxy M10. So Galaxy M10 was having V notch, and it's having a HD plus notch, but I think so that Galaxy M10 is good. And after that, Snapdragon 632 is good, then 1.6 GHz octa-core processor, and battery is also good than Galaxy M10. It's having 4000 mAh battery, whereas Galaxy M10 was having 3400 mAh battery. And in the camera side, it's little bit different between the Galaxy M10 and Asus Zenfone Max M2, because it's having 13 megapixel plus 2 megapixel, whereas whereas Galaxy M10 is having 13 megapixel plus 5 megapixel ultra wide camera that helps much. But in the variant side, it's having a upper side, because it's having 3 GB RAM plus 32 GB ROM and 4 GB RAM plus 64 GB ROM variant, which come out of the box, and that's really good. And but I think so at the conclusion, Asus Zenfone Max M2 is good, because Zenfone is having Snapdragon 632, 4000 mAh battery, and the RAM successor. And now we will compare Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 with Galaxy M20. So it's having 15.9 centimeters large display, Full HD plus resolution, whereas Galaxy M20 was having 16 centimeter large display with Full HD resolution with 409 pixel per inch, and it's having a aspect ratio of 19:9, but M20 was not having it, that was having 19.5 to 9 aspect ratio. And it's just copying the Dolby Atmos, I think so, because they are saying 5 magnet loudspeaker and XP smart amp, and they say that it's custom tuned for India, and the Galaxy M series is also custom tuned for India. And now about the cameras, they have 12 megapixel Sony IMX 486 sensor on the front side, which is very good in low light, and it's also having dedicated portrait camera with LED flash. That's very good, because Samsung Galaxy M20 was having in display flash, and I don't think so that is good. But let's see it when it will came into the market. And it's having a dedicated LED flash, so that will help the selfies person which like the selfies most, that will help them. And after that, they say that it's featherweight champion. It's having 5000 mAh battery, but it's not having a 15 watt charger and type C. That's not the good thing, because it's having 10 watt charging, but they say that it's fast charging. There is a sample picture which is clicked by Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2, and it's have 13 scene detection in the AI camera. And now let's talk about the processor. It's having octa-core processor, and it's having the graphics are Adreno 512, Cryo 260 CPU cores, and the CPU is Snapdragon 660. That's the most I love in the mid ranges. And after that, they are talking about the selfie type, or the on the front side. It's have a 3D glass like rear panel with wave design. I like that most. And it's having LED proximity sensor on the front side, sport soft light, LED flash, notification LED, 13 megapixel f2.0 earpiece, ambient light sensor. I like the most. And these are the praises made by Indian media on Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2. But now I think so after releasing on Flipkart, M20 will get the most praises by Indian media because that's having a good thing and that have a V notch and a bigger side on the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 and new Exynos processor, and we will see that what it can do. And now at the conclusion, I think so that Galaxy M10 is not good than Asus Zenfone Max M2, but Galaxy M20 is good than Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2. And I think so that both phones will get good market and they will be purchased by many mid-rangers like me. Hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you want to go deep into Guri's life, check my blogs. The link of my website is in description.